Okay, we're getting mighty close to being able to fill this with cement, but I've got a couple more things I need to do. One of them is to paint these threaded rods to protect them from the corrosive effects of the concrete as it sets up. The other is to decide what to do about this space here, if I want to create a cavity in there to store things or not. So I need to give that a little thought about what I might do with that.
Let's see, I know. I can install a coffee pot in there for when I'm working on cold days. Or maybe I can store snacks in there. Or maybe I could put a fireplace in there to keep me warm on cold days. Or maybe... Now that's the best idea yet. Let's see. What? No. Just no. I'm afraid to look again, but...
You know what? I'm just going to fill it with concrete. We'll scrap that idea.
Now that I've ruled out putting anything behind that hatch, I can move on to making the 4-inch PVC tool holders. I begin by cutting two 24-inch sections of Schedule 40 PVC pipe. Next, I drill a 5/16 inch hole in the center of two Schedule 40 4-inch PVC end caps. After pressing the end caps onto the PVC tubes, I use a small scrap of 3/4 inch thick wood as a spacer to position the tubes vertically in the ballast box. Then I use a marker to mark through the hole on the bottom of the ballast box. I drill the holes with a 5/16 inch drill bit. And vacuum out the metal filings. To protect the threaded rod from rusting as the concrete sets, I paint them with an oil-based primer. I cut a piece of metal roofing to hold the concrete behind the hatch. The ridges in the metal will keep it from bowing out under the weight of the wet concrete. Some painter's tape will hold it in place until the concrete sets. How I'm going to get that tape off after the concrete sets, I have no idea. Now I attach the PVC tool holders to the bottom of the ballast box with 5/16" bolts 1 inch long. This is just temporary to hold the tubes in place while the concrete sets. Afterward they will come out and the holes will serve as drain holes. Long arms are helpful for this, but if your arms aren't long enough, you can just attach the end caps to the bottom, then push the tubes on the end caps. Some electrical tape holds the tubes in the corners of the ballast box until the concrete sets up. Finally, it's time for concrete, but that's best done under the tractor shed and while it's mounted on the 3-point hitch, so back it goes. The first thing to do is to level up the ballast box with planted earth, since the tractor's not sitting level. My leveling box makes this a snap. It so happens I have some concrete on hand for just such occasions. The specs say that its inside volume is 5.3 cubic feet. A 60-pound bag of concrete yields 0.45 cubic feet. Doing the math, I need just shy of 12 60-pound bags, not accounting for the volume of the PVC tubes in the scabbard. So I got 11 bags to use with one 60-pound bag of mortar mix I already had. I mixed the mortar in with the cement as I went. Had I thought about it, I could have saved some of the mortar mix for the very top layer for a smooth finish. Do you think I'll use it all? I'm pretty sure I won't. I use a piece of PVC pipe as my stirring stick and add water as needed to keep the consistency right. The ballast box has drain holes in all 4 corners of the bottom, so any excess water can leak out. In total, I ended up using 7.5 bags of concrete. Even if I didn't have the scabbard and PVC tool holders, it's clear I could not have gotten 12 bags in there. Doing the math, 7.5 times 0.45 cubic feet times 150 pounds per cubic foot of concrete gets me to 506 pounds. Add the weight of the ballast box and that comes out to about 638 pounds, which is not bad. That's almost what my rotary cutter weighs. Even so, this is not the full solution to my ballast needs. In addition to the ballast box, I'll be adding liquid to my tires soon. This combination should keep Big Orange's tires firmly on the ground when hauling heavy loads with the front end loader. If you enjoy these videos, please help me keep them coming by clicking the like button, commenting below, and subscribing. Thanks for watching.